as you can see, this formerly broken Commodore 64 is continuing to be tested. So far, it seems quite happy with a new PLA in there. Nothing feels extraordinarily hot. So now, we will rescue the keyboard and line it up here. I guess while I'm here, the keyboard connector, well, it varies where it is, but it only goes one way because there's all the pins are here except there's a gap, and then there's a corresponding no hole here. So it's fairly simple. If you can line it up, push it on. I know you can't see very well what's going on here, but get the case to fold on there. Also, of course, connect the LED. Did I get that? Oh, I think it's upside down. It's funny, on the 64, sometimes the fuse can be blown. Well, generally, if the fuse is blown, the LED will still light up, which is strange but true. What a good indication of a blown fuse is if you have everything hooked up, and you know it's all hooked up right, and you flip the power switch, and it does absolutely nothing. Zippo, zero, nada. It's probably the fuse. So, let us see. Aha! Okay, so I think we do not have yeah. What we have here is a dirty keyboard. See, I'm pressing the A key. Oh, I got an A out of it, but just one. Yeah. Oh my. Even the space bar. Now, if some things just don't work and never will, that's an indication that there could be a bad chip. So, as it happens, I have another keyboard here. So, I'm going to connect it, and this should help to very quickly let us know if, in fact, we have more chip troubles or we have a dirty keyboard. My gut tells me we have a dirty keyboard. Let's see. Yep, there's the A key. How is this? Yeah, let's see here. Let's go for, no, let's this, yeah, green is looking better. So, we do in fact have a keyboard that needs attention. Oh well, not surprising. You know, these things happen. Before we go on to anything else at the moment, I do want to bring in, well, two things. The fellow who got in touch with me did not have a power supply, so we got that sorted out. Which is all well and good. But in the midst of all this testing, and I know this power supply is good because I tested it endlessly, but if we're going to be hooked up to his machine, now that we know what's what, pretty much, we should get everything talking and happy together. So there is the power supply. Excellent. Okay, so now we have other goodies in our bag of tricks here. Oh. Indeed, we have one 1541 disk drive in the box. And this has not been tested at all. And as you know, well, it's got a book. As you know, I have had some, I've had some experience with these drives. I have. So, let us unbox it. Right. It has a power supply, and it has some of the typical been in the box too long styrofoam all over the cord situation here, but still, the drive, I mean cosmetically, it looks pretty okay. We will plug in the power supply, and in a moment we should have a better idea of what's what with the drive. Well, that is a good sign. Turning it on and getting that noise, which is not much of a noise, it's a good thing. So we will go to the lamp. We will get a cord. It's funny, I didn't see. I did not see a cord inside of this lamp. Is disturbing. Okay, so we are connected. I will turn this on. It should make the drive reset, and it does. Alright. So, we will pop a music disc in there. Oops. And it is loading. It is indeed. So, and what better way to test a machine than to play some musical options. Let's see here. I'm going to pick the one. So I'm just looking back in the box, and there does seem to be a lack of a serial cable. Okay. So just because I like it, we're going to play, or try, this keyboard, by the way, on this other machine that I'm testing it with, also seems to be a little dirty. So, this is the theme from Mule. It's quite catchy. So, somewhere I have a copy of the game Mule. I'm going to give it a try. But mostly, what am I here for is to test this disk drive and this 64. So I suppose what I should do is look up into my box of tricks here for the 1541 test demo disc. This does go on and on, doesn't it? Yeah, it goes on and on. Anyway, and we'll run the test demo disc on the disk drive. Okay, so disk drive seeming to be okay, but we will take the Commodore 1541 test demo disc and we will put it in, close the door, turn on the machine. There we go. We will look at the directory of this fine disk and also listen to the drive. Seems to be okay. Okay. So, we are going to load the performance test. Which will not take long. And then we'll take our blank disk. Remember, whenever you do this, you only put in a disk because that you know It's going to get formatted, because it is. Okay, so the test is away. The drive sounds, the head, anyway, banging, sounds good. And it sounds about the right speed. I'm just going to look, while we have a moment, in the bag for any other cables. Okay, I see a mouse, I see a data set, I see no disk drive cable, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So, let's see how this is looking here. I'm thinking I could find better color combinations for this monitor. Perhaps another thing that might help. Maybe. Is if I turn some lights off over here. That may not be necessary. Oh, things are happening over here. Oh. Well, that doesn't really make much difference. I will work on color combinations. Anyway, what's happening here is it is running the 1541 program, sorry, performance test program. It formatted the disk. It is now, it has passed the mechanical test. It is now, it opened the right file, it is writing, it has closed the right file, it is now reading. And of course we knew at the end that it is going to go back and forth to each side. We do. Oh. That is the sound of somebody laughing at us. Okay, so it is reading, it is scratching, it's going to go back and forth from one end, there we go, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so the disk drive has passed. That is good. Well, another thing we can do here is to test them all. This, it's, the keyboard on this other machine has some signs of being a little on the dirty side. Alright. Sorry. There is a thing. There we go. That after you do something, the value of the asterisk may not be what you have in mind. It might not. So, once again, we will load SID multiplay. We shall. And songs have been found. You know, I'm thinking something, as I do occasionally. Many times I have used this same disc. This other disc here has other songs. Yes, it does. So I think we'll select all of them, and we'll see how things go here. We shall. So, we are just about done here. As you can see, the disk drive is now grabbing another song, and it's going to play it. And we will carry on with more experiments at a later time. And that was loud.